Welcome back, guys. We are going to look at the code now. So before you can do any database operation into a database, in Java application, you always have to establish a connection. So to establish a connection, you require a JDBC driver in the class path. So what I'm going to do, I will run this code for you with the driver in the class path and without the driver, so you can see the difference. So let me, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create a main method here just to allow to elaborate. So I'll just call connection DB. I have to throw an exception. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to run this code to execute this. So as we can see, our application was successful without issues. This is because I already have a database called Java Space. If I can show you guys, this is a database that I have, and I'm using Docker to have that instance of a database running. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the driver from the class path. So I'm just going to remove it and then update my POM. So if I run this, I should have an exception because there is no driver. I cannot establish a connection. As you can see, it says no suitable drivers were found. So that's the basic thing you must have for you to connect to a database. Always ensure the driver is there. All right. So now there are several ways you can obtain a connection from a database management system in Java. Inside the driver manager class, you have 3 overloaded methods for getting a connection. The first one that we saw is this one here. You have a URL, then you provide it with username and password. And this URL obviously must contain the JDBC because this is a protocol as we saw. Then the sub protocol, the database name, the host, and you can even include the port if you want. Here I can say that it's 3306, and if I run this code, it should still be able to run without issues. Yes, because MySQL run on this port by default. Then after that, you must have the database name. You see that I'm just using interpolation to add these 2 here. Then database name, this is a parameter. You never mind about this parameter. The latest versions of MySQL will require you some time to specify this. Then you provide the user name and the password to be able to connect. This method is overloaded. Or you have another method that you can give properties. So you have a connection URL, which basically involve you having this connection, then you can give it properties. So let's use this method and let's see. So if you go to this method, you see that it will use a properties file for you. The thing that I have not done is maybe let's try to say data. Let's try to specify the database here and remove it from here and see what we will get as a property. I've not done that before. I'm just trying to see. Oh, it seems like it does work. Let me put the wrong because we don't have this one. Oh, it still works. So that means this is not working it's fine. So for now, because I was not even sure about it, it's fine. We can bank on this one. Let's put the wrong database name here. You see that this one does work, so it doesn't have that database. So if you don't want to use this one, you have another one that you can use, in which you provide everything on the URL. So you just take a string. You see that we say database, user, password equals to, and we provide all these other things. So that's how you connect to a database with your Java application.